lead here.
They came in on a mission, razor-sharp offense in that first period.
Yeah, I agree. That was a flawless offensive performance so far. I mean, the shots have been falling. They're making good decisions. That's a nice recipe there.
Cauley Stein, a tremendous athlete and a dynamic finisher.
Wide open look here for Murray. The Raptors rebound. Allen the bounce pass. Pass to Booker. Tries again. Clock at 6. And he sinks the layup. Booker's got 13.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
Raptors leading by 13. And the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Thanks, guys. A busy few years for Nick Nurse. In 2019, he helped lead the Raptors to the title, and he was the 2020 Coach of the Year. He says, it means a lot to me that this city and this country loves this team so much. We can go out there and give them something to be proud of. Of course, Kevin, he's been a key part of that success. Back to you.
Maybe the single most important part of their success, D.A. Thank you so much. Shoots from the line. Booker, no good.
Boy, he's got to be disappointed in the result there. I mean, the defender really didn't make any impact at all.
And they double up Jackson. Always Stein in the post. And there's the foul. It's on Keegan Murray. That's his first foul. Shot from the inbound. Will not go. This is off the front iron.
And if you ask me what percentage of the time he's making that shot, my answer would be in the single digits.
Well, you can't be forcing a shot like that. You got to keep the ball moving. Get something better.
And forget about finesse. This big fella's all about the power.
And here is Milton. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. With the putback. And Van Vliet is right there. And the Raptors lead by 19.
And terrific hustle from Van Vliet in transition, getting up court fast to finish the fast break. Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
Greg, we know the league's cracking down on those dangerous plays that risk a player's health. Why was that less of a focus when you played?
That's a great question. I think it's smarter to approach the game this way. We don't want to have unnecessary injury because of guys maybe just taking it a little too far with the physicality.
Well, Shake Milton Clark is 6'5", has a 7-foot wingspan. I mean, that is insane size for a guard.
It sure is, Kevin. I mean, that's freakish length when you're only 6'5". And it allows Milton to guard positions 1 through 4. And I think that's critical in today's NBA with all of the switching we see defensively. So Shake's effort level helps him on defense as well. It's the wingspan and the want to that make him a versatile defender.
Pacers trailed by 20. And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed in the second quarter of play. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. Will Chamberlain picks one up. This is his second trip to the free throw line.
That's a great job getting to the line here. You know, he didn't have a single attempt in that first quarter because I thought he was tentative. Much more aggressive here in the second.
Pass to Collins. Barnes outside. Back to Collins. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
The Raptors are only a few years removed from its championship in 2019. Boy, a lot has changed since then.
A lot of change. Toronto is without some of the key pieces from that title team, and it wasn't that long ago. But, Greg, they haven't had to go through a full rebuild. There are some remaining parts.
Listen, the talent they have is still undeniable. And they've got a good mix of young up-and-comers and players in the prime of their careers.
Pacers have been coming through at the charity stripe. They've made 7 of their 8 attempts.
And the season numbers for them at the line thus far are really poor. Something I'm sure they are making a point of emphasis.
And you know their performance at the line. It's definitely dropped off. Not the trend they were looking for.
6 on the shot clock. Inside. Here's Chamberlain. And it's Chamberlain finishing it off.
And great find by Van Vliet. He's in control of this offense and generally makes good decisions.
Left side, Jackson. Indiana moving the ball around. Chamberlain with the block.
Man, what a well-coordinated athlete at his size. To add that superior timing, hard to get shots over Wilt Chamberlain.
And we have an intentional foul there, GA. Wish I could say why.
That one's pretty strange. I mean, no idea what got into his head right there.
Launches it. And they go to the intentional foul.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Yeah, yeah, completely a brain fade. I don't know where that came from. Just lost sense of time and the situation.
Pass to Chamberlain. And that's out of bounds. Toronto will retain possession.
And he made the right read on that play, but just couldn't secure the steal.
And, you know, fellas, 1 second quicker, and that's going the other way.
Kept alive. Here's Collins. And he makes good on the layup. And the Raptors lead by 20.
A good board there, Kevin, but overall they're getting slightly out-rebounded.
And that's a good place to start if you're going to try to find your way back into this game. Get to work on the glass.
Second chance effort. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Jackson.
Boy, that's a moment he'd like to archive. Embarrassing lapse of judgment there.
Here's the Raptors with the ball. They're on a 16-7 run. Back to Van Vliet. Left side, Collins. It's stolen by Davis. On the wing, Milton. To the middle, Jackson. Nice pass. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup.
And Kevin, they started the game shooting it so well. I'm surprised they haven't continued. They've got to get back to their strength.
Yeah, I mean, test the hot hand. You're exactly right. I say let those triples fly.
And you can always count on Van Vliet to make the right play. He doesn't make too many bad decisions when he's got the ball in his hands.
Here's Milton. Chamberlain brings the double team. Back to Milton. Pass to Jackson. And stolen by Barnes. Here's Chamberlain. Driving the lane. And Chamberlain with the stuff.
And one of the most prolific scorers you'll find. Will keeps finding ways to raise the bar, as evidenced by his output here tonight.
A shot by Milton, no good.
A slight rebound advantage for them. One more column in their favor, and it's all adding up.
Well, you take a look at all of the stats, the team stats, that is, and that's one of the many areas that they've had the advantage. And as a result, they've got a big lead.
And Van Vliet, here we go. Off the inbound, no good. Davis up top. Gets it off. And no good on the last second attempt this time. And through one half, it hasn't even been close. Toronto ahead, just dominating this one. And don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of the third quarter. And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. A shot by Milton, no good. And Murray's got the ball here for the Raptors. They have a 22-point lead. It's the most they've led by. And they're running. Here's Milton. The shot's good. Milton's got the first points of the second half here for the Pacers.
Taking it up strong against size. He does not lack for confidence.
That's well done there. I mean, don't even give him a chance to get to the block. Get in tight and finish at the rim.
And it's the growth of Murray as a distributor has really proved to be a great point guard. There were questions about that early in his career.
And, Greg, you can see it. Murray has really improved his passing.
He has a great sense of the court and spacing. Reads defense as well and can direct his teammates. Could see him being an elite passer in no time.
Pass to Luwawu. Back to Cauley Stein. Puts the move on. And Cauley Stein throws it down.
And that's the kind of lead pass we've come to expect from him.
And here's Booker from the arc. It falls for the sixth time in 7 tries this contest. That's 86%.
And this coaching staff in love with Booker's ability to create his own shot. It's a part of his game that's come a long way.
Pass to Davis. To the inside. Here's Cauley Stein. That one, no good. Some solid defense from Chamberlain. Toronto leading by 23. Wide open look here for Murray. That's in there. Murray with the assist.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Really a prime example of the difference in how these teams have operated offensively. Much more individual play at the other end.
Here's Booker. 16 points for him. Murray outside. Pass to Chamberlain. Outside for Murray. Raptors with a fresh shot clock. And he jams it with authority.
And I'll tell you, the combination of agility, wingspan, and stamina, very difficult to keep Wilt from scoring off those misses.
Rejected by Murray.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
And stolen by Booker. Lobbed up there for Booker. And stolen by Cauley Stein. Pass to Luwawu. And it's out of bounds. The Raptors will take it the other way.
No clue where that pass was going. That is a brutal turnover.
And Toronto making a change here. Now here's Murray. He's got 9. Pass to Murray. Good, and the assist goes to Murray. That's 7 points for Keegan Murray.
You know, we know Murray's got some creativity to his passing game, but no need to be creative there. I mean, he sees the wide open man and zips it right to him.
And once again off the mark by Indiana. And it's the Raptors ball. They're on a 14-4 run. Here's Claxton. Cauley Stein defending. And that one's good. Barnes.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Here he goes. Outside for Davis. Indiana again missing. Here's the Raptors with the ball. Their defense has only allowed 6 points in the second half. Here's Barnes. And the dunk by Barnes.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
And don't leave out the coaching staff here now. I mean, their game plan has been perfect.
Here's Milton. Cauley Stein in the post. Rebound by the Raptors.
Boy, you can just see the frustration growing on their faces. Nothing going their way.
You know, guys, no denying it's been a rough patch here. I think they've got to run whatever is best in their playbook to get a good shot.
And it's Harrison Barnes with the foul. That's his first foul. And the Pacers with possession here. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. That's on Keegan Murray. Greg, you read about Jimmy Butler starting his own coffee company, and he did that in the NBA bubble, and he drinks, he say, about 5 cups of coffee a day. Do a lot of NBA players drink coffee to keep them going and get that extra burst?
Absolutely. I remember drinking coffee on the bench late in my career. It's kind of a comfort food, warms you up a little bit, and all good things that can get you ready for action, I'm for.
Pass to Luwawu. Now here's Davis. And he's good on the 3-ball.
Defensively, there was a lack of aggressiveness, and it really made it easy for him to knock that shot down.
Van Vliet up top. And right now he's averaging about 7 points a game.
And, you know, they'll take the points, but I'm sure Coach would prefer a higher percentage look next time.
Outside, Davis. Stolen by Van Vliet. Driving to the basket. And the layup falls. Van Vliet's got 6 points. And let's get your take, guys, on the hustle stats for the Raptors.
They have been a wrecking ball defensively, coming up with steals, being active with their hands, and just doing a terrific job of disrupting the rhythm.
You know, something else, guys? You know, they came out of that tunnel sprinting in a full stride sprint. That translated to the floor and lots of success in the fast break game.
Here's Van Vliet. Count that one. Van Vliet's got 6 points in the quarter.
And unafraid to challenge the heart of this defense. Van Vliet's a strong finisher for his size.
And it's Allen with the jam.
And how about that? What a sensational finish.
Hey, you got to be able to get some hang time to do that one.
Yeah, to glide in and reverse it home like that, so sweet.
Yeah, that's the 3rd bucket in a row from the paint. This defense needs to clog those lanes in the middle.
Team foul. Into the lineup.
27 seconds left to play in the 3rd. A shake. Misses at the rim.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
Guys, that's putting it mildly. I mean, they've been absolutely dominant.
Now, Milton. Here's Luwawu. And the last second attempt does not go in for him. And so it's Toronto sitting at a lead of 40 points at the end of the quarter. Terrific play. The scoring has been tremendous, and they are shooting lights out with very high accuracy. And don't... And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the 4th quarter, but stranger things have happened. Booker with it. And the dunk by Booker.
This is a guy who once scored 70 points in a game. Booker doesn't take much for him to start percolating.
Tries to keep it alive. Out of bounds. Pacers ball as Indiana keeps possession. Here's Luwawu. Stolen by Allen. Fast break Toronto. Poked loose. Now the Pacers moving it up. Oh, that's blocked. Fast break. Here come the Raptors. And the dunk by Booker.
And this is how you convert in transition. Booker running the floor well and being rewarded for it.
And Fred VanVleet is going to pick up a foul. That's foul number 2 for him. And with the play-in tournament, single game elimination comes to the NBA, Clark. It brings tremendous ratings in the college game, and it's good to see it, I think, here in the pros.
I agree with you 100%, Kevin. Absolutely. I mean, the midseason tournament might also...
Assisted by Fred Van
And once Booker has some momentum, get out of his way, throwing himself towards the rim off the drive.
Here's Milton. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. That's on Keegan Murray.
second team foul.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
Yeah, the officials didn't need to talk that one over. It was obvious.
2 shots.
And he can't hit the second. And Fred VanVleet, a player who has always shot well from outside.
And Kevin VanVleet has continued to kind of take on more of an offensive load, increased his volume while maintaining efficiency. Not every player able to do that.
Here's Chamberlain. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
First team foul.
I mean, even from over here, you could see that one pretty clearly.
No question about it. I mean, a ton of contact and a good call by the officials.
Just about 1.5 minutes gone by here in the fourth. And here is Milton. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
That's a nice play there. Not going to miss many from there.
Murray outside. Drills the three-pointer.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Certainly. I mean, they saw a weakness in the perimeter defense and took advantage of it. Really nice job moving the ball around that time, picking apart that defense.
Here's Murray. And it's Murray with the jam.
Boy, Murray showing you he can play above the rim. This guy's got major bounce as he punched that one down.
Now, here's Milton. Outside for Davis. For 3. Sinks the three-pointer.
I like the offensive awareness to exploit that lack of coverage on that play.
And Murray's got the ball here for the Raptors. Around 3 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter. The 3 ball. It's good. Now he's shooting 6 for 7.
Not shy from outside. There's no doubt about that. Spreading the floor and getting them up.
Love the mentality there, I tell you. I know I've never coached, but, man, playing to win and being aggressive even with the lead as opposed to being safe and going into prevent offense, I'll take the former all day long. Play to win.
And in this era of player movement, Greg, we're seeing guys often pick teams on fit or style of play. When they look at that, what are they looking into?
You want to have fun coming to work every day, Kevin. I mean, the money they're making, most guys are going to be set for life. But I think they recognize it's about the journey and who you have the opportunity to take that journey with.
On the wing, Milton. To the paint. Stolen by Allen.
Yeah, they've gotten careless, Kevin, no doubt about it, with their turnovers in the second half.
The shot's good by Chamberlain.
Great teamwork, punctuated by a strong finish.
That is the perfect fast break, guys. Getting a hoop before the defense can get set.
Booker outside. And Chamberlain with the stuff.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
What, you mean the throwdown at the end? I'll tell you what, fellas, I mean, the highlight shows are going to pain them even more.
Fourth team foul.
Raptors on defense. Got a piece of it. And stolen by Murray.
You've got to do a better job of just taking care of the basketball. 4 points off of those turnovers.
And when you're behind like they are, you can't afford those kinds of mistakes and empty trips.
I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
Yeah, if you're going to foul, then make sure that you don't give a chance for the and one.
Greg, we know a lot of teams using former NBA officials now working as consultants to teach their players how the refs see the game. I guess always looking for that edge.
Yeah, Kevin, I think it's a great idea because philosophically sometimes as the rules evolve, players got to learn how to evolve with them. So not getting the calls you might expect, also how you communicate with officials, I think all of that stuff plays a big role in just furthering that dynamic between the officials and the players.
It's stolen by Milton. Here's Luwawu. No good off the back of the rim. Now Chamberlain. And Terrence Davis gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game.
Fouling like that isn't how you get back in the game.
Looked to me like just a frustration foul. It really kind of sums up the game they're having in general.
Pass to Chamberlain. Over Cauley-Stein. And that one's good by Chamberlain. Chamberlain got 10 points here in the second half.
Had their fingerprints all over this matchup tonight. Just an impressive victory
for Toronto.
As one-sided as it gets today, you know, there were some dominant moments in there about every facet of this game for that team.
Yeah, I mean, Kevin, it's hard to think of what didn't go right for them. Game planning by the coaches, execution by the players, everything was just on target.
And with this win, they'll end up notching another victory for this year's campaign, win number 33.
And they've taken control of the season series. This brings them to 2-0 with one game left against this squad.
And believe you me, they'll be gunning for the sweep in that third meeting.
And taking care of the ball has been a problem for them.
That's something they've got to fix. While the defense has been good, a lot of these turnovers have been unforced.
We throw good, Milton. So after making the first, he goes 1 for 2.
Not nearly as productive a trip to the line as he'd have liked. They need all their free throws to go down at this point.
On the wing, Booker. Over Davis. And Chamberlain with the stuff.
And they came in determined to take this one. It's going to be a happy flight home.
Yep, to have a stress-free win on the road, very satisfying. The fans are already headed for the exits.
Milton with it. And so Toronto takes this one, but by a big margin. A resounding victory for them. And Greg,